All right. So I want to play around a little bit more with, I guess, one-off videos or like single video games or whatever you want to call it. So, XCOM, Enemy Unknown. I have no idea how this is going to go. I'm not expecting it to go very well because I'm going to crank up all of the difficulty settings and basically just turn everything on because why not? And also Iron Man mode. Tutorial's disabled, right? I remember that just getting you killed immediately. Yes, disable. Okay. So, let's do this. Two possibilities exist. Either we are alone in the universe, or we are not. Both are equally as terrifying. Yeah, they really are. So yeah, if you don't know what this game is, it's basically a tactical RPG, I guess? If you know what Fire Emblem is, it's kind of similar in a way. But instead of swords and magic and stuff, it's with guns and aliens. Actually, now I think about it, I don't remember if this game ever actually states what the goal of the aliens is. I just know that it's implied to be really bad. Actually, XCOM 2 might have actually, kind of, I guess, given them purpose, now that I think about it. I really don't remember. It's been like over a decade since I last played this. But for some reason, it's the first game that came to mind when I was trying to think of games I could do for like a one-off video. So, yeah. That's basically why we're here.
Hello, Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the Xcom project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed.
So, no pressure then. Got it. Oh, this is not going to go well.
Good luck, Commander.
XCOM, transform and roll out. His voice, obviously, different voice actor, but it kind of has that same air of urgency in a way. Anyway, identify base location. That's right, because each place has their own bonuses. Yeah, it's literally right there on the screen. So, North America, air and space, all aircrafts, weapons cost 50% less to purchase, build, and maintain. Europe, expert knowledge. Laboratories and workshops cost 50% less to build and maintain. Actually, I think I remember that being really good, like, later in the game. Asia, future combat. All projects in the Foundry and the Officer Training School cost 50% less. South America, we have ways. Autopsies and interrogations are completed instantly. Yeah. Africa, all in. Monthly XCOM funding increased by 30%. Ooh. To be honest, I'm actually thinking either Europe or Africa. I feel like North America would be kind of good, but realistically, I don't think we're going to exist long enough to really make much use of any of this. So, you know what? Like all decisions that basically the fate of the human race depends on, let's settle it with a coin flip. Oh, shit, dropped the coin. But you know what? Actually, I didn't even call what was heads or tails. We'll go Europe heads, Africa tails. Let's just try that flip again. It is heads, which means we go in Europe.
The next deployment site is in the UK. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
All right. So yeah, this first battle I'll probably leave in, I imagine mostly unedited, just, you know, so you can kind of get the feel for what the game is.
You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
Ooh. Oh. I think that was a oh, wait, no, you can still kind of see the body. I mean, I guess either way, it was a person. So yeah, it's kind of like, you know, I guess like a little bit of a sci-fi horror strategy game. Which, to be honest, sci-fi and horror, kind of my favorite type of horror. And more often than not, my favorite type of sci-fi, too. Okay, so... unfortunately, with the fog of war, I think... Ooh, wait. Okay, yeah, we can kind of see a barrier here, so I think this is going to be sort of a long map. I really wish the scroll wheel was zoom in and out instead of, like, dragging, or, like, clicking it and dragging. But you know what? Whatever. I could probably actually change that in the settings now that I think about it. Oh, God. We don't really have a lot of cover. Fortunately, though, that means neither do they. The only thing I don't remember, let's just put everyone on Overwatch. That way, if they move or advance towards us, we can catch them, you know, while running. Or I guess, hopefully. Nope. Okay. Well, wishful thinking, I guess. I really don't like how little cover there is here. But you know what? Ooh. Okay, no, that was just, you know, fog of war. Deciding to, you know, reel back just a little bit. Now, here is actually the scary part. If we advance too far forward... actually, not even too far forward. Ooh. Okay, that's unfortunate. There's going to be a point where they're going to reveal themselves. Whether we are ready or not, I just need to try and maintain some decent positions. So, yeah. God, this is actually the part I forgot about this game that kind of drives me a little crazy. It's just the anxiety of not knowing when or where, or really even what. Also, I do really kind of like the sound design of this game. I kind of forgot about that. Oh, of course, you can't get up there. But you can get over here. Okay. There is always also the chance we could immediately get wiped the moment we discover them. Actually, to be honest, on this difficulty, that is 100% what I'm expecting. One of our soldiers is going to start panicking, and it's just going to lead into everyone getting killed. Because that is exactly what panicking does. Actually, you know what? Yeah, this vehicle has full cover. Alright, don't find them. Okay, we're good. I'm actually amazed that we haven't stumbled across them yet. Oh.
What's making that noise?
Alien life on
Oh,
Earth.
here they are.
We're witnessing something never before seen in recorded history.
God damn it. Yeah, so this game is notorious for, like, you could have a 99% hit chance and you will still miss. Meanwhile, your enemies will have a 0% hit chance and they will always critical hit you. So, yeah. Wait a minute. They're over here. But this guy, oh, there's going to be more, isn't there? Oh, no. Okay, well, you know what? We can really only fight what we can see, unfortunately. Man, you know what? Do I dare? The thing is, I could forsake cover. And actually, wait. Before I do anything too stupid. Okay, that's the range of a grenade. Or I guess, our throwing range. I don't want to be on this side because, again, it basically means that we will lose the, it basically will lose cover if guys over here reveal themselves. The thing is, do I take a chance? This is going to be incredibly reckless if I do. But... Actually, wait, what's your hit chance? 20%. Oh, no. That might as well be 0%. But again, if I can get a grenade... You know what? I think I just have to take the risk. We're going to move you there. And then... that will only hit 2 of them. But it will destroy their cover, which means they should be easier to hit.
Commander, you may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives. While certainly
Restraint,
effective
they're
at
trying to
killing
kill
aliens,
us.
they also destroy the artifacts we're hoping to recover from the bodies. Just something to consider.
From the bodies. I love the accent. Anyway, do we have a better chance to hit now? 40%? That might as well be 0. But you know what? We don't have a choice. Damn it.
Adjusting aim.
Okay, well... I shouldn't. No! Okay. Okay, good. You guys are running back. This is actually really, really bad. Alright, what have we got? 40, 20, 40. I don't suppose... No, we can't get... We can't lob that over there. But... Oh, of course, you're too far out of the way. You know what? If I can take this one guy out... Oh, hell yeah. We got
Their
one.
weapons appear to
Actually, I guess
self-destruct
2.
when the operator dies. We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
Right, I forgot you can actually salvage stuff and... Well... basically just get more, like, research technologies and stuff. You know what? Let's have you on Overwatch in case they try rushing.
They're trying to pull back.
Oh, no. Ooh, okay. That's not good. Oh, he's dead, isn't he? Wait, not quite.
Help!
Oh, and he's panicking. Okay, that's already game over. Especially when we have a... When we...
Oh God! Get me out of here!
Oh, no.
Taking fire.
Why are you shooting at our own dude?
Emergency evac. No! No! Damn it! No!
No, you just killed your own guy. Well, everyone who is alive is panicking, which means we just don't have turns. That's a wipe. And a critical hit. No, don't shoot at each other. I don't think this is doable. Oh no. We kind of need to turtle up then. That's going to be our only realistic chance at this. So, you know what? We need to get everyone reloaded and ready to go. Because I think we're going to have to kind of sneak around this side and try and make our way over there. Oh, wait, why is this taking so long? Oh, that's why it's taking so long. Oh, she's dead. That's a critical hit. Yep. Okay, well, unless this guy can end this immediately, this is game over. All right, buddy. There is literally nothing else you can do other than try and get a critical hit. And he missed.
Negative damage.
Okay, well, that is game.
Positive enemy contact.
Oh, why are there so many of them? Yep, and we just have been introduced to a third squad. Well,
Incoming over here.
I think that's game over.
That thing's gonna blow.
Oh. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. You know what? Oh, really? You know what? 72% chance to hit? I mean, to be honest, that might as well be 0. But I don't think we have much of a choice. Ooh!
He's down.
Critical! Nice! You know, if our guy over here can somehow do this, that is actually going to be amazing. I don't think it's gonna happen. But it would be really, really cool if it somehow did. Oh no. Yeah, this is all over. And that's a kill cam.
Command Central, this is Big Sky. Emergency abort. Squad is down. Repeat, squad is down.
We're receiving, Big Sky. Status black confirmed. Return to base for debriefing.
Wait. All Xcom operatives were lost. The Xcom project is terminated. Effective immediately. Oh. I didn't realize if you failed the intro mission, you just got a game over. Any other mission, okay, maybe not any other, but the majority of other missions, like, you just go back to base and your troops are gone. You know, like the whole permadeath thing, and you basically have to, you know, recruit other soldiers. Well, you know what? I guess that's it. Unsafe progress. What progress? And like that, aliens subjugated humanity. Which, you know, then leads into XCOM 2.